What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to talk about the two deals the Nashville Predators signed with their two big, literally big, free trade deadline acquisitions. Paul Gaustad agreeing to a 4-year, $13 million extension, which I'll talk about how borderline erroneous that is, and Gill signing earlier this week a 2-year deal worth $2 million per year. I like that deal a lot. Both of them obviously give you a lot of size, their respective positions, toughness, penalty killing, tenacity, make them tough to play against. And I don't know whether or not I'm going to try to talk about Ryan Suter as little as possible because that's tomorrow's big thing. But looking at Gaustad, I don't like the contract at all. He's paying $4.25 million for a guy who has 36 points as a career high. I mean, come on, really. I like the way he plays. I like his face-off percentages. I like the block shots, kills penalties, all of that. But I mean, come on, really, you're paying that much when you've got good, talented, gritty young forwards coming up with the organization. I don't know if that's the right deal at the right time for Gaustad. The Gill signing I like a lot more though because as 6'6" defenseman with reaches like that, and Stanley Cup winning experience don't grow on trees, and definitely makes Nashville a tougher team to play against. Can really shut down. Had he been healthy, maybe that series against Phoenix goes a little bit differently. But I like the Gill signing a lot more than I like the Paul Gaustad signing. But both of them do their respective things to their team. They both know their role, and through that, they're effective. I'm really, like I said, I'm happy for Gill. Being a local kid, being a Massachusetts product, a Providence College kid. I'm happy to see him have a success, in the NHL. But looking at Gaustad, I mean, I like him as a player, I like him a lot. But I mean, really, 4 assists in 14 games, and then 2 points in 10 playoff games. I mean, like I said, he's a good player. I'm not taking that away from him, but I mean, come on, could have done more with that money. But you live and learn. I think hopefully they're the second or third biggest contracts Nashville signs the next couple of days. But I think even hypothetically if Suter leaves, you can have a team that's pretty tough to play against. That'll they'll grind you down, especially Gaustad. As long as you have possession of the puck, the other team can't score. So that's always a good start, and with a goalie like Resigning, and if whoever can stick around, I think they'll still have a good team next year. But I think so much of their success, contending for the Stanley Cup every year depends on Ryan Suter coming back. But even without Suter, I like this team. I like its makeup. It's got a real blue-collar mentality, and these two players epitomize blue-collar mentality that Trotsky coaches into his players. The blocking shots, killing penalties. I can't reiterate that enough. If you're keeping the other team from scoring, that allows your guys to be in a game and to score goals. You're more skilled guys. So, I mean, there's a number of different ways to look at it, but I like the fact they brought Gaustad back. I don't like the cap hit they brought him back at. I think it was too big of a contract for a guy who's, not a high scorer and really, he does his thing and that's about it. But, see how it all works out. Let me know what you guys have to say. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with TJ on the Nashville Predators re-signing Paul Gaustad and Gill. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the offseason and beyond. Later, guys.